Hello and welcome again to another secondhand shopping spree. So I wanted to find out from you guys, let me just get my spectacles, if you like this kind of thing, seeing what I buy at secondhand shops. Obviously, there's a lot of things I do with it. I'm going to try and share the latest thing that I'm doing with some of my containers that I'm buying. But I didn't have time now in the shop to go and actually show you how the shop looks like, but I think you'll also find that very interesting. So next time maybe I'll include that, me actually walking around in the shop, choosing my items, etc. So I went to two secondhand shops, and the one was this Strand Hospice shop. Prices were very good. I bought about 5 items there. No, 6. And then I went to a new shop that my mom showed me. So they have more elderly people's clothes. I think it's associated with a retirement village, and they also um, had we had 10 minutes before they closed. So it was a rush, grab. But I got so many things that I'm definitely going to go back there again, because they had items from R1, which not a lot of thrift shops have these days. It's items from R1, and I'll show you what I got. So let me start with the other one. Oh, and they gave me this basket, it's very dirty, to put all my stuff in because I bought so much stuff, and the basket was for free. I thought the next time I go there, I'll just take it back, then I can use it again. Okay, so at this shop, I bought this yellow spatula, very sturdy one, and taking out, it just needs a good clean over there, for 10 rand. 10 rand. Then I have one of these, but a plastic one, I'll show you. And it's not, and I can't remember what I paid for this, but it's not as strong as a steel one. So I found the steel one, and I know they are about 99 rand the last time I looked at the price, and this was 10 rand. So I bought this. Now I will sell my plastic one. All right, and then I thought this was a cute little now none of these things are clean at the moment, so this is just exactly how I bought it in the shop. So this is 10 rand, but this is a very cute little cruffy. So if you have a guest room or something, you can always buy one of these and just put an upside down glass here with some fresh water. It's very cute. It will look much nicer when it's clean, and it also makes a beautiful vase. And I am quite not really a collector, but I like these kind of tea things, and you can see that this one was 5 rand. The Helderberg Hospice, 5 rand, plain white one. So I like that because I use one every single day. And then this, I love this. I think they call it hobnail kind of texture. So I like this very much, and this is 10 rand. So these kind of pots are very popular. And then it breaks my heart, but I always buy it to give it as gifts, and then it breaks my heart I can't give it away. I just like keep it. I have a problem, I must say. Okay, but I'll get better, I promise. And then the last thing at that shop was this. This is quite big, as you can see, and it's got this silver plate at the top. This will make a very nice salad dish if you used it for that, and you can see that one was 30 rand, or to put flowers in succulents and things. I'll show you what. So this was at the one shop. So what is that? 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Oh, you know what? I did forget. I did buy something else there. It's for my daughter, so I can't technically. Oh, there goes the dogs barking. Technically, this is an electronic scale. Look at this. And it actually works. So when you switch it on, over there, okay, it's switched on, and you press on there. Oh, it doesn't want to do that now. Oh, it's still calibrating. Oh, I think it just showed that the battery is low. Okay, let me just try again. Okay, so it switches on there. It shows the digits, and as you press in the middle, it would show the weight. So this was 20 rand, people. 20 rand. So I don't know what the real price of this was. So my daughter is taking that over. So that was at the one shop. Okay, and this 5 rand thing. So this was the shop that was a little bit more expensive, and you can see it wasn't really. Oh, wait, and another. I think I paid 105 rand for all the stuff. This was also at that shop, and I like there's this sign over there. And I've got one similar like this, also for flowers. Vino Fino. Okay, wine little cruffy. Okay, now the other shop that I found the cheap stuff. Let me get started. So this container with 2 little things, it obviously had a lid at one stage, not 3 rand, people, 3 rand. This will look so nice with the plant in there. Already painted, no chips, nothing. This one over here, excuse the dogs barking outside. This one over here is a nice white one, also very nice for a succulent. There's a piece of salad there, I don't know why. R2, just R2. I'm going to pack the stuff inside each other. Now, I have seen a lot of people get these kind of things that they call it milk glass. So it is like a glass, but it is white. And look at this one. So this is highly collectible, people that collect it. I thought this was a beautiful one. And it was made in Taiwan. It says at the bottom. I'm going to look up the value of this thing and maybe add it here with the video. Made in Taiwan. And this was 10 Rand. So for a collector, I can get a bit more than 10 Rand because I'm not a collector of that one. Let me not get started. This one, so as you would see, this round curve, what I call the fishbowl one, very dirty, but there was only 5 Rand, is things that I use quite often. Let me quickly show you what I do with the rounded ones. So the rounded ones work perfectly with a little bit of water at the bottom and then your succulent placed somewhere. And if you put this in a light area, it can live for a very long time. Here is another example of a rounded one with a succulent that's placed like this. I know it's not now from the top so you can't see, but this looks beautiful. So the rounded ones is very popular and they're quite scarce. So when I found this one for 5 Rand, I was happy. This one was also rounded with a bit more detail, and this one was 10 Rand, also a lovely one. I thought this was an interesting one. It's not a glass, it's much bigger than a glass. Made in France. And it says 500, so it's obviously 2 cups that's in here. That's how big that is. I thought that was just something I've never seen before. Then a hand-me-down from my mom. Whenever I go to my mom and she's thrown things out. So I got this one. I thought it was an interesting one. We'll make a nice vase. And there's another one that I bought at this cheaper shop for 5 Rand. I like the character that it has. It says in the middle, old-fashioned. Okay, and then look at this one. I kind of like this one. It is such a thick glass here. The price is off now. Oh, it says at the bottom 15 Rand, but I'm sure the price on the side was 10 Rand. That's why I grabbed it. But a thick vase. I love it when it's got the green tinge. It's kind of more valued, according to me. Okay, I'm not quite sure why I bought this, but it was only 5 Rand. And it is glass, very lightweight, and it's got this bubble. You can hear glass. And this one over there. So I must probably will just sell this for a profit, because it's not really my style. And I told you guys before, when I find little white plates, so this is just a basic white plate, I use it for the bottom of my plants. 1 Rand. What can you buy for 1 Rand? I don't think much. And then for my, this was quite a find, because I bought it because of the shape and I like this. And when I got home, I saw, oh my goodness, what's going on here? And when I opened up, I could see there is like an on button and there's like a battery. And then I realized, I think it's got something to do with solar. So I'm going to ask my son-in-law to fix it for me. So I think I bought a solar thing. Oh, there's color changes. It's a light. It's a light that that changes color. So I got this one for 10 Rand. So I thought that was quite a good thing. And then another buy for my daughter, you know, with all her baking and stuff, she has to have a steel cookie cutter. So I got one before for her for 80 Rand. And this one looked quite good, and maybe because sometimes she needs 2 at the same time. So this one was 40 Rand. And as you can see, all the pieces are here. Oops. The front and all the cookie cutter businesses and things here. Stack of them. And this was all for 40. And this is also included. I don't even know what this is for. And this was all 40 Rand. So my daughter will pay me back for the items that she is taking out of this, and this is always what happens. So when I pack out my things like now, as you can see, there's a lot. Then it stands around while I'm thinking what I'm going to do with it, and while I wash it and pack it away and whatever. And then my family comes in and they see the things that I have, and then they buy. That's what happens a lot of the time. So obviously, if you come into my house and you see things standing around, you can always make a price and just say, is that stuff for sale? I'm like a second-hand shop. I'm like a thrifty kind of a thing, and I don't mind occasionally getting rid of stuff. I shouldn't be holding on to things. I want to get better at that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed my second-hand shopping and a lot of clear items that was bought this time. And I'll show you what I did with some of the other things. Bye.